Hi, my name is Andrea. Welcome back to Geeky Girls Journal. Today, I want to share a story with you about generosity because I want to remind you that your generosity does indeed matter. We talked about ways to be generous in our last live on Sunday, and lo and behold, this week I was blessed. I was outside shoveling snow with a few of my daughters, and it was cold, y'all. It was really cold. In fact, I didn't even want to go outside, but I knew I had to go out and get the job done. So I just put my boots on, my coat, my my gloves, my hat. Everything. I had on 2 pair of pants, winter wear basically, and I was ready. So anyway, I was outside shoveling the snow, and my neighbor, was also outside clearing his sidewalk and clearing his driveway. And he wasn't using a shovel like we were. He was using one of those snow blowers. And I mean, it's a powerful snow blower because it was just blowing snow everywhere, just like it was nothing. And so, I just continued to shovel the snow because I know that this has to be done, because if it sits, it's going to get, once night hits, it's going to turn to ice, and then we don't want that to happen. It's going to be a big mess. So anyway, my neighbor had finished clearing his driveway and finished clearing his sidewalk. And the next thing I know, I saw him proceeding to come down the sidewalk towards my house. Now, I didn't want to assume that he was coming to help us out, but I was also glad that he was coming in that direction because we were the only ones outside. So I'm like, hopefully he is coming over here to help us because it's real cold out here. And to my surprise, indeed he was. He came down. He ended up coming down. He was coming down my sidewalk, and my girls were on the sidewalk. So I told them, hey, move out of the way. And so they did. They moved out of the way. He cleared the sidewalk. And then as he was clearing the sidewalk, I was still shoveling my driveway. So I was still shoveling the driveway. And what he did was, once he finished, blowing the snow, and you all should have seen, the snow was just blowing everywhere, everywhere. And my kids were having a ball just looking at it. And I think they wanted to jump in the stream of snow, but I was just like, don't you do it. And so after he did the sidewalk, he proceeded to come towards my driveway. And the next thing I know, he was actually clearing out the driveway as well. And I share that story because I wanted you all to know that there is still good in the world. He did not have to come down there and clear our driveway and our sidewalk, but he did, and he was so generous. Of course, I was grateful, and I thanked him. I don't even know how many times, but it made our job a whole lot easier once he left. I just kind of cleaned up a little bit around my vehicles, but what he did in 10 minutes would have probably taken an easy 45 minutes for us. So yeah, I just wanted to share that story real quickly, and also I'll share another one. I was at Target, and I had things in my cart, and I was on my way to the checkout, and I would have been the first one in line, but there was this older lady that was in back of me. So I saw her, and I was just like, go ahead, go in front of me. And she was like, oh, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, sure, go ahead in front of me. And, I wasn't in a rush this day anyway, and I just decided that it was more important for her to go, not me. So she went ahead, and, I waited, and she was just so grateful, you all. The point of this story is you don't have to wait to do things that make somebody else's day. You can be gracious and you can be generous anytime. So I challenge you, look for something to do that is generous every day. Look for something that you can do that will make somebody else smile. And what I asked you to do for me today, in order to be generous, is to share this video. Just share it out with somebody else who you think is generous, somebody who you think could work on their generosity, and share with somebody else so that they can also share their story of how generous they have been. And what I want you to do is, in the comment section, I want you to type something in that you did that you thought was generous. And we're going to start a trickle-down effect, and we want to just overload this comment section with generosity. You know, we just want to just bomb rush generosity. You know, all the things you can think of that were generous, put it all down in the comment section so that I can celebrate with you all. And like I said, don't forget to share this with somebody else, because we just want to make somebody's day a little bit brighter. I think once everybody reads these stories about how generous you were and how generous other people were who will be writing in the comment section, it's just going to be an abundance of generosity. So do that for me, y'all. Share this. Don't forget to like this. And I will see you in the next video.